Hey y'all, so let's get into these DIY like jumbo knotless braids, okay? Let's get into it.
I will be all that he's designed for me to be. I will be all that he's called me to be. I'm uniquely made. I'm uniquely made.
Okay, y'all, so I use my standard products. I use the Spectra Easy Braid Hair. As always, I think it was 26 inches. Some Shine and Jam, as always. Like, these are staple things, okay? These combs I've had for quite some time now. They just have, like, this pointy end, so it makes it easy for parting. And then I just have my thread holder, which I use to hold my hair. So, okay, I totally missed this part to add this in the video, but I set my camera up. I have a DSLR camera that hooks up to my iPad, and so I set the camera behind me. If you can see, like right in front of me, I set the camera behind me in order to get the reflection, or not the reflection, but like the video stream in my iPad, so that way I can see in the back of my head. And I've been doing this for quite some time now. When I need to do like braids or whatever styles like this where I can't see in the back of my head, and I absolutely love this technique, so that way I can get, you know, the best parting, clean parting, even though it's not perfect, but I mean it could be worse. So if you have a camera, just try connecting it to maybe a TV or something, or if you have an iPad, and go ahead and try to connect it, and I think this technique will be great for you. So I know we've seen knotless braids done time and time again, and I'm not really doing them any different. I'm just using that Shine and Jam to clean up my parts. Come to find out, I have a little ball spot there, okay? But nonetheless, I'm just breaking this part up into 3 sections, because that's just how I want it done. I just wanted the parts or the braids to be big. So I'm just going to section that off, apply some more Shine and Jam around the perimeter, and go ahead and comb it through, and then get to installing the hair. So I'm just going to start off as a regular plait, just cross over once and then back again, not going for a third time, because I'm just going to go ahead and add in hair by that point, because I want the hair to be as close to my scalp as possible. I didn't want to braid down several times and then start adding hair. That's just what I prefer. But I'm going to add about, I think, 3 or 4 strands of a good amount of hair, just to get the density that I want in the plait, and then just go ahead and start plaiting it down and adding some Shine and Jam to, you know, the weave and my hair, to kind of melt it together, and just keep on plaiting it down. And so again, section the hair, clip the excess away, apply Shine and Jam to the perimeter of the part, and then go ahead and comb that through, and then go ahead and start your plait about 1 or, you know, about 2 to 3 times actually, and start including your hair. Just grip it as you would normally would. That's the best way that I can explain it, as if you're not even adding any hair, and go ahead and braid it down. And so I like to brick layer my parting, meaning like have one part on top of the braid below it. So since I don't have a middle part in my first section, I'm just going to go ahead and start a middle part now and take that all the way across beyond my ear. So that's just the way I'm doing it. I ended up finding it easier to go from my edges to the middle of my head, parting that way instead of back to forward. I ended up parting forward to backward, so that was easier for me. Now y'all, I know my hands look so awkward in this position, but I can't plait like towards the front. I have to like position my hands as if I am plaiting someone's hair. Like, I can't describe it. So I'm literally taking my right hand and going all the way behind my head, when I wish I could just like plait it in the front. And I think that's like overhand. I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, this is how I gotta do my hair, because in my mind, it makes sense. Like, I plait it the same way I would plait someone else's head. So yeah, I just feel like my hand is just so awkward right now. And here are the first few braids, okay? You see, like, the parting, it looks good to me. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but it'll do. And here is this side completed now. You see how each braid sits in between the row before it? So that's how I wanted it. I wanted each plait to set in between the row before it. And that's what's called like bricklayering. I just love this color. Oh, I love it. So, I mean, the concept here is pretty, you know, self-explanatory. I just want you guys to see, like, my parting. I tried my best to still maintain like the bricklayer parting, but I didn't want a part in the middle of my head like too far back, so I did like lay them on top of each other, but that's okay. But I still think that it looks good, even though, you know, it's gonna be in a bun. And so in the front of my head, I did have bangs, and I still do have bangs. So my hair was pretty blunt in the front from my bangs, so I had to make the part smaller because my hair and the weave was just not blending well. So I did have some like flyaways coming out of the braid. So yeah, don't cut your hair before you put braids in. And after that, honey, I just went straight to bed, okay? But this is the next day, and I'm showing you guys the final result. I think it looks so good, okay? Like, it looks good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in a bun, because I don't really do the hair in my face. I don't really care too much for braids flying everywhere, so I just wanted to put it up in a bun. And this was hard because those braids were so thick, and yeah, it was hard. It got me turning my neck all kinds of ways, but I did it, okay? I did it. Alright, y'all, so I just wanted to show y'all the end result of my hair. So I did put it in a bun, as you see in the last clip, and then I put my makeup on so I could take some photos. I didn't take my photos yet because I had to go get my kids. But this is how I will be wearing it. I prefer up in a bun anyway. That's why I wasn't too like strategic with the parts, because I knew for a fact I would just be like wearing it up in a bun because I don't like hair all in my face. But I love the way it turned out, and I'm hoping it will last for about 2 weeks. Like, I'm really hoping it's gonna last for about 2 weeks. If it starts getting frizzy around here, then most likely I'll just redo these braids, and maybe even the ones in the back. But the ones in the back seem like much more tighter. But I really just want this to last for about 2 weeks, because I'm trying to tell you I was done with my hair, okay? I just had enough. Alright, so anyway, I didn't even bother dipping the ends because I'm just gonna wear it up in a bun, and I didn't feel like that headache. So in the event that they start unraveling, I will go ahead and like dip them or whatever, but I shouldn't have no issue being so it's up in a bun. It's not really like being manipulated or whatever, but I like the way it turned out for like little to no cost. Literally cost me like $20 to do my hair. Not even $20 because I only used like 3 packs of hair. I bought 10 packs, which was $2 a piece. But but I only use like 3 packs, maybe 4, I'm not too sure, 3 or 4, which is $6 to $8. So that's pretty much nothing, okay? And if I can get 2 weeks out of this, that's worth it to me. And if I go ahead and do it again, okay, that's only costing me another $6 to $8. Listen, okay, I got my money's worth for only 4 hours. It only took me like 4 hours to do my hair. Went through a couple of episodes of This Is Us, so that's how I know. And then I stopped and then I ate dinner. So they even took some time. So I got done. I probably started around like 4, got done about 8:45, but then, you know, we had dinner and stuff like that. So I hope you like the technique and I used in which I did my hair. So I set my camera up, connected my camera to my iPad like a, you know, like a mirror or whatever, and then using my camera to face my hair and looked in my iPad, if that makes sense. Now it was so like buffering a little bit, so like sometimes if I'm like trying to make a part, my camera will like, or not my camera, it's more so the iPad receiving the footage from the camera will like buffer, you know. So now I had to like pause for a second and like really get it together. But that's not like too bad. It's much better than trying to look up in the mirror, look in the mirror and put the mirror down, then try to part, then look again. I'm over that life, so I just thank God that I'm using this technique for a while now. Pretty much all the time I do my hair now to like really get in the back, because it would just look a hot mess if I didn't. But if you have something similar, I think maybe you can even like use your phone. I'm not too sure, like you can use like your phone to hook up, maybe it's like a TV or something like that, to like mirror the image. But as far as I know, my Canon camera hooks up to my iPad, so I can use my iPad as a screen or what have you. And yeah, that works for me. Anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like more videos, if you enjoy videos like this, please let me know. Please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, if it's something you want me to try out, I can surely try something for you. I also want to get into like quick weaves. I'm not too sure how to do that. That's something I want to teach myself, how to do like quick weaves. But I don't know how to purchase like tracks of hair. Like I don't know how to purchase that stuff. So if anybody has like a suggestion on the kind of hair to use for a quick weave, please let me know, because I'm not too sure how to purchase that, especially like hair that can be like straightened and stuff like that. I don't know why, like it just makes me, it gives me anxiety looking at that kind of stuff in the hair store, because there's just so many options. Okay, but I would love to do that. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video as always. Bye, sis.
I'm uniquely